Okay, we're here talking to Max Lambky of Vintage Cycles in Moline, Kansas, and I've been coming here for quite some time, but every time I come by it's on a weekend, and I usually don't make connection with Max, but I met him a long time ago, and he's got a great shop here. Lots of retail items for bikers and for just retail. Some hardware, and particularly all this motorcycle equipment here in the middle of an area where there's none of this available. But it is from Max. Max, tell us a little bit about your business, how you started it, and where you're going with it.
Okay, well, I don't know, about 15 years ago or so, something like that, I started collecting a few of these bikes. I thought my plan was when I retire, I'm going to have these motorcycles, and I'll just do one, and then I'll sell it, and then I'll get some more money, and I'll do another one, and I'll sell it. Well, then my house started getting a little bit full. My garages were full of bikes and stuff, and a couple of these old buildings downtown where I live in Moline, they started falling down, and there was an auction for them. So I went to the auction, and good or bad, I won the auction, and I started restoring these buildings to where I can put all my motorcycles and stuff in here. And so instead of staying at the house and retiring, I decided just to come over here, and now this is what I do for fun.
I got online the other day, and I saw that your dad was quite a motorcycle man himself.
Yeah.
And I presume that's where you got your interest.
Oh yeah, he's my mentor, my hero. We've done a lot of stuff over the years. We've went to Bonneville on many occasions. I've gone with my dad 8 times out there, and he's gone out maybe 12 times. And we got 3 land speed records with 2 coupled together Vincent motors.
Oh, I saw that. That was amazing.
And a 52 coupled together to be one motor, and we get 3,000 cc's out of it. It's
oh my
impressive.
Gosh!
Yeah, he's a very intelligent man.
Well, I looked at that and thought, how could anybody put something like that together? It looked like a bullet.
Yes.
And that's the whole idea, I guess, huh?
Yes, and if you go on YouTube, you can see a lot of his history. He built many motorcycles over the years, and cars and stuff, and he started with doing dragsters and stuff like that, and then he had his passion for speed, and he showed me a few things to do, but I'm nothing like him. I'm just
Well, I'll tell you, you got a great place here.
I appreciate it.
And we thank you for letting us come in here. It's a privilege to come in and talk to somebody like this, because I'm a motorcycle guy myself.
Right.
I've got 6 motorcycles. My wife's about ready to kill me, but I love them.
Yeah.
I would rather do nothing else than ride. That's my favorite.
You can never have too many motorcycles.
That's right. Well, would you mind leading us through and showing us some more?
I certainly will. I wish my Sportster was here. I'd like to show it off.
Well, I remember the, what was it you had sitting outside at 750 Norton, yeah.
Yeah, I still have that. This is most of the stocking, and the trick to having something like this is knowing what you do have.
Right.
A lot of times it's not that easy when you get a pile of stuff that you just got to either know it or you don't.
Right. These are parts that Max is putting on eBay, and he's got buckets and buckets of these, and I guarantee you some of these parts are extremely hard to find nowadays. So when we get done, we'll put his contact information for his shop, and those who are interested can get in contact with Max. He might just have what you're looking for.
I might.
Okay, we're going through the boneyard.
Call it the boneyard. if y'all know what I'm talking about.
We all know that, yeah. You're not going to believe all this stuff here. These are all old bikes he has accumulated over the years. And I went through here once before and couldn't believe some of the stuff he had. That I remember being brand new bikes.
Well, this used to be this building used to be a bar, and the roof collapsed on it.
Yeah.
And so I guess that's why I got the building so cheap. And I went ahead and took everything out of it, and I refurbished a lot of the wood and stuff for my shop up front there.
Yeah.
And now this is just an enclosed little boneyard where people don't know too much about it.
This is just pretty neat.
This is an old Aramachi.
Aramachi.
Harley Davidson Aramachi.
Wow.
And I got mostly Yamahas along here. And it's mostly metric. My stuff that's American, I try not to keep back here.
Yeah.
And I got other places that I keep it. I have a Ducati 900.
Oh man.
1980 Dharma. And this is of course the Kawasaki's and Hondas along here.
Yeah.
And got a few older bikes, Dreams, and
Yeah, I see the Dream frame. That looks like a 150 Dream, doesn't it?
there's a 354 right there, and
I'll be darned, yeah. A friend of mine had one of those. That's got to be about, what, 74?
yeah,
75?
like that.
Wow.
One of them Montesas, 250s.
Yeah.
A
Hill
lot
climbers.
of old school stuff here, guys.
Man, no kidding. I love going through.
To my BSA, it's a 500 that I'm gonna restore. I have everything for it, and there's a few bikes here that I'm using that I'm gonna restore.
There's an old Dream right there. Looks like a 150.
Yeah.
Well, now that's an old 750 or yeah, that's a 750 with a Windjammer fairing. Those are pretty rare nowadays, anyway.
And this is a old Voltaco that I have all the parts inside. That's another one that I'm gonna put together.
Gee, man. There's another Dream.
Here's an old Interstate.
Yeah. I'll be darned.
This is what's left of a gold ring.
Yeah. Well, parts are hard to find, and people are going to love looking at this stuff and think, I got to get a hold of that guy.
Didn't have a big enough garage for everything.
I can see why. This takes up a lot of room, but you've got it back here now.
Yes, I do. This is all full of motors.
Oh man, all motors. Gee, many Christmas. Honda, looks like another Honda. Man, you've been doing some work.
And I do a little bit of fabbing every once in a while, so got different extrusions and stuff.
Yeah. Excellent.
We do a motorcycle car show every year. It's the third Sunday or third weekend in June. We do a lot of our business. We do online eBay often.
Oh yeah.
And we go to swap meets and we'll set up something there and we'll buy stuff.
I saw you go to Kansas City to the swap meet there.
Yes.
I've been to that one time, but we were closing down by the time I got there, so I didn't get a chance to see much of it.
They kind of get in and get out around noon or 1 o'clock, I believe, something like that. But I try to keep it organized to where I can at least find something when somebody's looking for something. And
you got a lot of stuff.
I'm not prejudiced. I don't just stick to Harley Davidsons or anything. I have many different things. All right, you can look, you know, the pipes and all that. Like I said, I got all this stuff out, but down here's
oh, engines, yeah.
Yeah, that's a Ducati. That's a BSA and a Bultaco, and this is British.
Yeah. He has all kinds of stuff here. Of course, it's not all of it, but for a small town of Moline, there's a lot here, especially stuff that people are trying to find, or parts that are hard to find. I mean, look at all this stuff. It's pretty neat. It's kind of fascinating to me. Of course, I'm a motorcycle guy. I love them, and I wouldn't do anything else if that's all I had to do. Oh, Yamaha. Well, we've been here now taking up Max's time, and I want to say, Max, we really appreciate you giving us your time.
Oh, no problem.
And coming in here and showing us all this stuff. To a motorcycle guy, this is extremely interesting, and a lot of people are going to be
well, I'm glad.
Wanting to know where to get some of this stuff. So Max's place, again, it's called Vintage Cycles. It's on Main Street, right next to the city building.
103 North Main, and I am on Facebook, so you're welcome to text me on Facebook. Again, my name is Max Lambky. I'm the good-looking younger guy. My dad's on Facebook too. He's the smart guy. I got all the looks.
Yeah. Well, they came from somebody. Yeah. Okay, well, Max, we do appreciate it. We've been trying to get together for a while, and it's very worthwhile. So we do appreciate everything you've done, and we'll put this on, and I'll let you know when it gets there.
Okay,
right.
Thanks.
Thanks again. I'd like to thank Max once again for allowing us to come in and interrupt his day, and for showing us everything that he's doing. I know it will be very valuable to a lot of us. Well, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon. Adios.